Alright, I'm having lunch here at the Sarku. Ordinarily I wouldn't come here, but this was my old neighborhood. I used to live here. And it's my first time, well, not my first time back here. I passed by here, but I don't really stop here. But this is the first time I've stopped here in a long time. As I said, I used to live in this area. I'm at the Sarku. This didn't used to be a Sarku. It used to be something else. I'm having the teriyaki chicken and shrimp. This used to be my old neighborhood. Every storefront here is totally different now from when I lived here. I don't remember what these storefronts used to be, but I know it wasn't these. Yep, the old neighborhood. Yeah, this used to be my old neighborhood. This little strip mall here. I used to come here a lot. That 7-Eleven's been there for a long time. I lived here about 30 years ago now. Oh, the Sarku, now I remember what it used to be. It used to be a Filipino store. I used to come over here to buy or to rent some Filipino movies. Yeah, that's what it used to be. Right here on the corner. About 30 years ago. Let's explore the place and see what's different. Yeah, everything looks different now. Every store is different from what it used to be. I remember there used to be a Chinese restaurant at the very end there that I used to go to. I'm gonna go in there and see if it's there. Okay, this used to be my old neighborhood, as you can see. There used to be like a motorcycle store right there. And that's Bonchon, that's new. That's a new Bonchon. Anyway. Yeah, down at the very end here, I remember there was a Chinese restaurant I used to go to. Yeah, it's some good food. I used to buy food there to go and then just go home. I just lived over here, just behind these buildings. Yeah, memories. All these memories come flooding back when you're walking around your old neighborhood. No, it's barbershop to do. Or at least it wasn't there when I lived here. Actually, all these places weren't here when I lived here. This is the place that used to be the Chinese restaurant that I used to go to. Now it's an Indian restaurant. Yeah. It used to be the Chinese restaurant, but now it's an Indian restaurant. Yeah. Nice. I mentioned that place across the street, that used to be a motorcycle place. Used to go there once in a while. Now it's all different. Everything is different here. Everything is different. Oh, actually, the motorcycle place is still there. Cycle Gear. Cycle Gear. I think they moved over there from over here. They used to be here, but now they're over there. It used to be just a small hole in the wall type of place, but now they look like they got a whole big store there. Wow. Well, here's a place that's still here, the post office. This was here 30 years ago when I first came here, and it's still here. Post office. I used to come here a lot. Yeah, so the post office is still here. It's been here for a long time. That's cool. Yeah, this used to be our old neighborhood. I don't know. I remember it being nicer when we lived here 30 years ago. Doesn't seem like it anymore, though. This used to be our old house. I don't know if anybody lives here still. I don't know. Yep. Running around the old neighborhood. Everything seems a little bit more run down now than it used to be. A lot more crowded too, a lot more cars on the street than I remember. Okay. Oh. Let's go to the old mall where I used to go a lot when I lived here. I used to go to the mall down the street and you know, hang out there. So we'll see. That's the backyard of my old house. That's the backyard of my old house right there. Okay, everybody, this is Springfield Town Center. Used to be called Springfield Mall. And this is where I used to hang out at back in the day when I lived here. It underwent a complete, well, not a complete, a very extensive renovation phase about 10 years ago, and it looks different from now than it used to be, but there are still some parts of the mall that still look the same as it was 30 years ago. But for now, let's just explore the mall and see what we can find. Huh, what is this place? Highs and Lows. Is that some kind of oh, that's some kind of vape place. Here's the finish line. I don't know if they have any sneakers at the finish line. Let me check. Let's go over here. Let's go towards the Macy's. Support the nation. I don't want to go there. Let's go to the Macy's and see what we can find. It's a Sunday and it's a Memorial Day weekend, so that's where there's a lot of people here today. A lot of people taking advantage of the Memorial Day sales that's happening undoubtedly right now. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this mall was renovated about 10 years ago. It kind of looks like the same as it did, but not quite. Not quite. And did I mention I used to, hello, welcome. Did I mention I used to work at this mall? Yeah, I used to work at this mall about 30 years ago. I used to work at a steakhouse. Let me see if I can find that old, what is this place? What is this place? Curio, a lot of Japanese anime stuff. Maybe I'll go check it out. There's a Pokemon. There's a Pikachu. Let's go inside. Yeah, this Macy's, this is actually where I used to work here. I used to work at this Macy's. Not for too long, maybe a couple months. Didn't really like it too much. That's what I discovered. I didn't really like to work retail too much. Anyway, maybe I'll not go to the Macy's. Maybe I'll just go up here. Let's see what we can find up here. The upper level of the mall. I hope the music isn't too loud, that I might get a copyright strike, so I might have to just talk over the music so I don't get a copyright strike. I hope. If I constantly talk over the music like this, maybe the music won't be noticed. Anyway, I imagine a lot of the stores here were not here 30 years ago when I worked here, or when I lived in this area. It's a whole brand new set of stores. I remember the anchor stores used to be J.C. Penney and Sears. but not anymore. Let's go to the other side of the mall. That's the north side of the mall. It's where I used to park my car when I used to come here 30 years ago, but I don't park out front anymore. I park in the back by the J.C. Penney's. Yeah, a lot of people here today. It's the weekend. It's a Memorial Day weekend. I want to go to the Marshalls and see what we have at the Marshalls. Okay, oh wow, this is like the quiet part of the mall, I guess. Yeah, looks like this is the quiet part of the mall. Let me see if I can find out another place I used to work at. I used to work at a steakhouse called York Steakhouse. I liked working there. I got a lot of free roast beef sandwiches over there. I used to make myself a whole big, huge roast beef sandwich and have it for lunch. But you know, but then when you have something like that every day, you get tired of it. Then I would have lunch at the Roy Rogers down the way. There used to be a Roy Rogers here too, but there's no Roy Rogers here anymore. The anchor stores here now are Target and I think Dick's. There's the Target right there, see? Straight up ahead. The Target at the mall. Ah, here's another quiet part of the mall. Ah, the food court is over here somewhere, I think on the right. I don't know if we can go to the food court or not. What's down here? Oh, the Burlington. Let's go to the Burlington. I want to go to the Burlington. See, there's the Burlington. Oh yes, the food court. I remember it's right next to the Burlington. So let's go over there now. Here's the Nordstrom rack down here at the bottom level of the Burlington. Let's continue our tour down here. Let's see what's down here. So far, nothing too exciting. There's a barber shop. This used to be a barber shop. Didn't this used to be a barber shop? Was it always a barber shop? Let me see if I can look for the place where I used to work. I think I've shown you that place before in one of my past vlogs, but it's been a while. Let's see if I can try to remember. Here's the Five Below. We go to the Five Below first and see what we can find here at the Five Below. Target. Let's go to the Five Below and see what's at the Five Below. Okay, nothing at the Five Below. There's a Foot Locker here. Can we go to the Foot Locker? Maybe not. We'll just keep on walking. Trying to remember where. Oh yeah, here we are. This used to be the place. This used to be the York Steakhouse where I used to work. If I'm right, there should be yeah. Here's the hallway. This is the hallway next to the York Steakhouse where I used to work. This hallway used to go all the way down to the very end. At the very end is an exit to outside to the parking lot. And also the trash. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, wouldn't you know it, I ran into security. Yeah, but that used to be a long hallway that used to go all the way to the other side. The other side is the parking lot and the trash disposal place. Okay. All the things I had to run into in the hallway have to be security. I have to get out of there. Oh, I was just here. Wasn't I just here? I was just here. The big stairway should be on the right side. Here's the big stairway. See, there used to be, I'm not sure if the stairway was here before, but outside is the parking lot on the north side. And let's go upstairs while we're here. Yeah, it's the mall, everybody. I used to work at a CPI photo as well, just down this way. It was a photo developing place. Let me see if I can find it where it used to be. Can't remember. Yeah, it's the parking lot outside, as you can see. Beautiful, bright, sunny day. Its temperature is about 87 degrees here in this Memorial Day weekend, the official start of summer, unofficial start of summer. Yeah. There's the Maggiano's. Let's go down to see if I can find the CPI photo. What used to be the CPI photo where I used to work. Let's go. Want to go down again? Oh no. Yeah, well, you know, let's go down again. We just want to find the place where I used to work. The CPI photo place, just around the corner. I think it just used to be around here. I remember as soon as you went into that entrance, you walked down a bit this way, and yeah, we were close to the entrance, if I remember correctly, and I think it used to be right here. The CPI photo used to be right here. We would, you know, take people's film and then develop it and turn it into photos for them. Yeah. Once in a while, we would get photos from people who would take naked pictures of themselves, and we would develop it and take a look at it. You know, back in the day. But that was back in the day. There are no photo developing places anymore. If people want to take naked pictures of themselves, they can just do it on their iPhones or their smartphones, and then they can print it themselves. It's a lot more private that way. Anyway, we're heading back to the JCPenney where I started this journey. And I think I will end it at the JCPenney as well. I used to work at this JCPenney. I think I mentioned that already. I used to work here. This JCPenney right here. So Dave and Buster's. Have to use the restroom. There's a long hallway leading back out to the mall. Must have got music playing too. He's right out to the Champ Sports over there. Now let's see where it leads out to now. We'll decide where to go, left or right. Where do you want to go, left or right? Let's go left. I don't think I've been left yet. Hello. Oh, I've been here. Let's go the other side. Dude. Well, let's go back upstairs, actually. Okay, I think I'll think I'll go now. Go back to the Pennies where I parked. And then I will go. There's another place here that I think I want to go to. Sneaker boutique. Let's try over here at the Sneaker Boutique. All right, I think I better get out of here now. It's still a nice day out. Okay, that's the mall, everybody. Springfield Town Center, formerly Springfield Mall. When I used to live in this area, it was called Springfield Mall. And I used to frequent this place, hang out here, work here. Yeah, so I'm familiar, very familiar with this mall. Well, not lately anymore because I haven't been here in a while. And as I mentioned, they remodeled it about 10 years ago. And it looks slightly different now than it used to be. Okay. Let's go over to another place that I used to go to when I lived here, just over here. There used to be a stairway right here. I used to park my car in the parking lot here, and then I would walk over here, and there used to be a stairway that used to go right up to the mall, but it looks like they built a wall there now. But somebody built their own little stairway up here. Yeah, it used to be right here, a stairway. It goes right up there. Not anymore though. And I would park inside. Oh no, look, they're doing construction. I would park right over here. Or here. But I'd rather park inside because it's shaded. Things are different now. This is the little strip mall right next to the main mall where I used to go to. There used to be like a magazine store over here that I used to buy magazines at. Like Starlog magazine or Soldier of Fortune magazine. They would sell a lot of old back issues that I like, but doesn't look like it's there anymore. Looks like it's gone. It's gone now. It's closed now. Things change. It's like they're building an extension to the parking structure. Guess a lot of people. All right, let's make a left, make a right over here and get out of the mall. And